Hello, abningan sa HornbillTV. Muna umikikon. Ida na kami roundup news channel dua. Sarangong gagetjer mungdang bra school education department ke schools ke school state teachers committee thagya khande appoint kuribule mangigina October 10 tarik de 15 ultimatum dia do aji khodom hoise holibi department side bra eko kotha naha karne ne taikhan laga range te schools aro ABRC khan aji bra sob bon kuri dibo gose TKM ra gose taikhan laga demand pura nakura tak schools khan bon kuri na thagibo union president bra khobor dia do Judi concerned department side bra positive response nahile taikan laga protest to bodli hoigina ahibo gose Hakumute Bosti Gipri district de Ajibujur Bani Bishik Girigina Biabra Hawa Mariado Dikibaishe Hakumute Bosti do Indo Myanmar border laga Bosti last Bosti do ase sources hisab de 11 crore damage hoi jaise aro idu logode government school building bi biabra damage hoi jaise idu samoy ESC Bungro Sarato bra HornbillTV ke gushe tai concerned department bra saigina situation do saidibo aro tai bi aha ek din dui din de Hakumute Bosti de jagina ki bia kurishe edu han sob sabo gushe
idu ase do dahen edo console hall laga ase hall du idu ase edu dahen posti manu khina ase aro kali radi hawa tangwa habra edu dahen laga edu patum khina ase tuina gurina edu sab hawa bra ulta gurina edu ase Hakumute laga edu GPS Government Primary School under Bungro area and Kefri districts. Edu last posti laga se to Hawaii na edu siashit khan sab ulai na se gushi to kuntu jaga de ulai na se ami han dekhai dibo odo oporte ase edu khan siashit khan ulai na se edu opor phale ase edu khan siashit khan ulai na se ro opor phale bi ase so edu yate phale mariboli phal horbe phale marin
ami la nam tu kablong ase ami Hakumute laga video secretary ase aro Kefri district Congress of division Khongsa block kaliadi amakan bosti de hawa maradu parobra maradu aji morning 11 te stop hoise aro khor bia guradu then above khoru aman bosti laga khor bia hoigina ase aro idui noy community laga toilet bathroom aro public laga than khor bathroom toilet kauri la khor aro murgila khor khan bi pura urai dise aro aji morning 11 tak hawa marigna idia olop stop hoi jase aro amakhala school bi pura si jasi tu ulai gina aji morning amakhan idu postigan jama gurina jana repairing gurigina ase aro school laga tu amakhan idu kile paneshe gole mani idu bacha khan tu school lo ase idu amakhan dosra khan chari gina school laga tu ake amakhan idu lo gina aro aji morning idu repairing guri dise aro kon bala public laga tu si jasi tu urigina jaise kon ba tu paise kon ba tu na pai gina idia bi ini kirbal bra bon guna boy ase amakhan Nagaland state government logadi kobole mon ase ajin ga public khan ga tuk badam de to amala tuk idu saigina aman ke bi idu olop help kuri dile phal hobo gone idu bi chana di ase thank you
Northeastern states te panibishi giri hawa para marabra Nagaland laga kunba jaga de khedi khan sob bia guri dishe sources pra khobor dia do Pek district de bi khedi khan pura bia guri dishe gushe jagli hawa pani biawa thakya para Zapami bosti de khedi khan bia hoigina ase gushe 22nd October tinde dujon chokra charopa aro kinodo chate nodide kosolguri jawole chado charopa do dubigina murishe gushe charopa do 16 sal thaishe aro tailaga sati kinodo do 12 sal ase IB dulaga detail report sabo reporter pangash lode
October 22 de mohan sob manu ekta bhayanak incident ekta paglan de hoa to mohan sob jani ase aro mohanaji 3 days kobo 3 days piche mon the story kure so libi do ekta awareness hisab par mon kro try kure ase aro idu din de charoba kuine chokra ekta aro kinobo kuina tahan dujun sati nodi de gosol ko ja do wapas ekjun do ahana kuina mohan jani paise to idula story do full kine ase idu mohan lo de bhai ekta ase kinobo kuina to tai bi thakise to tai hudu osol kine hoisu kuina to bhai apni idu din de kine hoisu mon ki kuido paro
charoba mojun gorde boitakse to tai nudi jaoge na mojun jaigi na ine tai pani maro kose to moi pani maro najne kole na mare kosle tai bachas ne kole na mare thaga do tai tade lamba pani jai jai kina tai birthday biশেষ
तो अपनी हान इदु गोसल क्रोज आमते अपनी हान दुजनी कला थकिस ना दूसरा साथी हन भी देखिस
ओय मजनी क्लास जैसे
तो इदु हम दे तो पानी गिरी थकिस ना दिन ठंडा थकिस गरम थकिस ना किना थकिस
दिन तो लप गरम थकिस दिन
दे गोसल क्रोज
ओय
तो अपनी ताई इदु डाउन हुआ पिछते ताई डूबी जा पिछते किमान मिनिट्स लगिस अपनी हेल्प आनी बोले
15 minutes निसना
15 मिनिट्स लगिस
ओय
तो इदु तंबी ताई उडी तदे थकिसे
ओय बिदर दे थकिस कुनबा साथिना तकन बि पानी मार्के ना आइ थकिस जो तकन के मति के ना लचिस
মই খান ডিমাপুর আর চুমুতি থাকা মানু খান ইতিয়া সবরা বেশি ভুই ক্রোল লাগা সামান একটা তো চাথে রিভার which is also known as Paglan Nodi aro 7th mile 4 lane to national highway 29 to idu mohan ita beshi bui kholi lagita kile mane this year tu duita rasta ro nodi bra manu loan nisna manu la jan loan nisna kitabi loane mohan dikhi paisi mohan beshi report khan banaise accidents khan la aro nodi te mohan drown kurina muri jala mohan beshi hunise to ita mohan ete chathe river te ahina se Paglan Nodi te aro idu 4th mile te ase aro ita mola apni ete dikhan nisna nodi to over dang roina ase aro recently 22nd October re ekta bacha tai muri ja do mohan sob jani ase dula story to mo apni ne kole mun ja do ita bi mu yate khara gram de alop drizzling kuri ase aro idu bishi risky ase ina tamde mui nichi de jaina report khan banabo kile bi idu mui nimde bishi risky ho kile mane apni han dekha nisna current over heavy ase mu cameraman ki request kro idu nodi do Paglan Nodi kile koi kro do achanak pra pani kita dangur hoi jay aro kita nami jay idu mohan kun bi ko na pare aro idu Paglan Nodi la story do mohan puila barabi dangor manu khan la muk bra mohan huni pa do idu nodi bra beshi manu la life luisin na kuse chumu side bra luina niche tak asam tak bi idu nodi do spread ase idu stretch to bishi lamba ase koina mohan jani pai to mohan bishi careful thaibo lage kile mane apni han bi na jane apni next morning te uthina apni life te ki ho aro apni hala bhai ase buini ase bacha han ase kure to tahan ki bi apni han ba advice dibo lage ki inia pani gira season de ina pani gira time de especially nodi khan de morma jaina osor takti na jebi kuina apni han advice kro lage kile mane it's very dangerous aro mu ete apni cameraman ki request kro le mun jai ete dekhai dibo kuina ete ekta rasta ase aro idu rasta to thik nodi la osor de ase to idu rasta do bishi madi ase mohan dikhi paisu libi yate ora tade mu cameraman ki request kro zoom korisu kure do tade gari khan tinta chota gari khan ase tade buina tahan ki kure ase mohan bi na jane hulibi idu rasta de tahan gari rakhi na na tade bho do idu do bishi risky ase mohan jani paise because inia time de ita drizzling kure ase aro ina time de pani opor fale bishi bi giru yate man kumti gire juli opor de kiman pani bishi giruo aro ina idu pani bre idu current to flow kurina over idu current speed huina achanak baite pani dangor huina kunla life ki hobo kunla life kina stake te thakbo idu man bi na jane aro ina huina man bishi khobor pai moi kunba yate bhoa ghor chore idu nodi chore bohan ki khota gurisi tanba kusi ki khali manu iklan huina जानवर ला डेड बॉडी खान इदु किनार किनार रे तहन गुरु खान ला घर थका दुहान लैंडस्लाइड ना गिरी ना जानवर खान ला body khan libi manohala body khan bishi dikhi pai recently ekta over the 7th mile all of par mejipi mo asore ekta JCB aro dumper la accident hoina idu manla dead body bisari na police khamna na pa to yate he idu osorte paise idu kundo bacha last time mursi idu jaga de paise guna monjane paise to morambra apni han idu ita special rainy season de unpredictable weather ase aro apnan bi najane kita ki ho idone please take care of your own family aro idu jaga de morambra nodi de paratak ahuni dibi guna mu apni han jane diase idu takisha jala ground report moise pankaj gurung with camera person Singban Marak for Hornbill TV
Dimapur de thagia manukan karine concern hobole laga khobor ekta de Dimapur Municipal Council Employers Welfare Union kanbra September moina de protest kura homoi goshe sorgar bra taikin laga tangkha na dia tak taikan kam na kurbo koina etu oporde kotha kuribole Hornbill TV DMC office chaise hulibi executive skun bi thakanai DMC laga staff action bra Hornbill TV ke goshe taikan aji meeting loise aro sorgar response na dile taikan ahya tinde ki action lobo etu chanai dibole press conference madibo goshe IB tu laga details so
Manite Dimapur Municipal Council Office te aina se aru tahan September moinara Dimapur Municipal Council Employers Welfare Union ko ekta form kurine tahan announce kuishe ki September moina de tahan announce kuishe ki July la moinara tahan itia tak pay na paine ahi ase kuishe itu egla hi nohoi hoilibi tahan 429 staff ase aru itu 429 staff te DMC bi ina tahan la salary DMC ni jor dine ahi thakala July la moina ra tahan salary na pai jaise ina ko ase aru tahan government gi bi ekta request kuero tahan ge utility fee lowle bon kui dia ro itu utility fee tahan ge aru ina lowle dile bal ho ko ine tahan concern department gi bi request kuise aru manite DMC office te aise itu nishna man president ge kotha koile koshish kuise holi itia tak to president last side rahunia nai holi bi resources kan ra yare kuma thaka han ra kwala hisab hoile tan aji meeting ekta thagise aru meeting thaga nishna tan kina hole ase tahan government ki bi tahan itu agitation bi kina kuine jawle ase tahan itu han bi age din kan de aru decide kuine jaw aru action loine jaw ine koise aru tahan government la side ra ku na hunile tahan action kan hoiliwi loine jaw koine huni paise itu ekla hi nohoi hoilibi tahan salary paisa na paile tahan kam bi na kuruo koine tia tak agitate kuine jado mohan Dimapur la jaga saine ai haro itia tak to jaga hando bishi letera hoine jase itu nishna mohan yare rabi Dimapur Municipal Council la bi importance jani pai itu nishna tan bi government ge request kuri dia nishna itu la matter de hulibi saile balo kile hoile mohan itia dengue la manu bishi bi dengue bimar hwala bi ase aru ina letera han open de ina letter han spread hoine thagile do itu general public khan karni bi itu do bishi harmful ho koi gine ina ekta bi janai dia se aru koi dia nishna president do olop din pichere na mohan itu president bi nijor bi mohan ge kotha kuro ko ase itu nishna tahan press conference bi matiu ko ase itu government la side right ku na hunile itu la upore updates kan dine jawo itu nishna mohan ahia din kan de tan ki la steps kan lo le ase na government tahan la ko awas kan bi huniona na itu han na bi updates kan dine jawo itia garni man moi reporter ke Christian ke ho with camera person Joy for Hornbill TV
British politician Rishi Sunak pra United Kingdom laga nutun Prime Minister de chini lo apishide taira media agide kotha gurishe aro taira gushe UK laga desh tu sobse bishi bal desh ase holibi economic crisis karne manu bishi duk pai aro etu hi desh laga dangor challenge ase guina
Buckingham Palace and accepted His Majesty the King's invitation to form a government in his name. It is only right to explain why I am standing here as your new Prime Minister. Right now, our country is facing a profound economic crisis. The aftermath of COVID still lingers. Putin's war in Ukraine has destabilized energy markets and supply chains the world over. I want to pay tribute to my predecessor, Liz Truss. She was not wrong to want to improve growth in this country. It is a noble aim. And I admired her restlessness to create change. But some mistakes were made, not born of ill will or bad intentions. Quite the opposite, in fact, but mistakes nonetheless. And I have been elected as leader of my party and your Prime Minister, in part, to fix them. And that work begins immediately. I will place economic stability and confidence at the heart of this government's agenda. This will mean difficult decisions to come. But you saw me during COVID doing everything I could to protect people and businesses with schemes like furlough. There are always limits, more so now than ever. But I promise you this: I will bring that same compassion to the challenges we face today. The government I lead will not leave the next generation, your children and grandchildren, with a debt to settle that we were too weak to pay ourselves. I will unite our country, not with words, but with action. I will work day in and day out to deliver for you. This government will have integrity, professionalism, and accountability at every level. Trust is earned, and I will earn yours.
Former Indian High Commissioners to UK, Yashvardhan Kumar Sinha aro Ruchi Kanshyam Bra aji United Kingdom laga nutun Prime Minister Rishi Sunake congratulate kurise. Itu UK India laga rishta de papna kurina taikan bra nutun PM Sunak laga opore analyze kurise.
So I'm delighted that he has been chosen as the leader of the Conservative Party and the presumptive Prime Minister of the UK. I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to him.
So how do you see the India-UK relationship and ties now? Do you think that his appointment will make him soften towards India?
I think we should see it in the larger context. He is going to become the Prime Minister of the UK. And though he may be of Indian origin, his primary loyalty is to the country where he lives and where he will become the Prime Minister. So I think we should not unnecessarily raise expectations. Obviously, a person of Indian origin would be more sensitive to the concerns of the Indian diaspora, for instance, living in the UK. And I think the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister, has put it very well. He's the example of the living bridge, the Indian diaspora. And for a member of the Indian diaspora to become the Prime Minister of the UK is a big thing. So I think while we expect that he will certainly be sensitive to the concerns of the diaspora and India, and he will try, and certainly he's already been, he's on record as stating that he wants to strengthen India-UK relations. We must be realistic and not unnecessarily raise expectations.
Sir, he is becoming the Prime Minister at the time when UK is facing economic turmoil. What do you think the challenges he is going to face ahead?
He's taking over at a very particularly difficult time. You recall that after Brexit, there has been a certain amount of disruption, and the UK economy has not done very well, particularly because of the pandemic, COVID, which is a global pandemic. But at present, the UK economy needs resuscitation, needs recovery. And I think you need a safe pair of hands, somebody who has the experience, somebody who's trained to handle a difficult situation, and particularly the economic predicament that the UK finds itself in today. So I think he will hopefully be able to resuscitate the economy and try and lead it down the recovery path.
International Monetary Fund bra olop din agede India ge tarif kurishe gode trade market ek parra bia hoina thagya homoy India ra bia economy ge samna kurishe dunia de duk dikdar homoy aro inflation uthigina thagya homoy de hulibi India laga market kan bishi bhalra perform kuri ase.
To be called a bright spot on this otherwise darker horizon because it has been a fast-growing economy even during these difficult times. But most importantly, this growth is underpinned by structural reforms.
If I look at the case of India, it is actually quite impressive. In fact, just because of the sheer size of the country, it's a logistical marvel how these programs that seek to help people who are at low income levels reach literally hundreds of millions of people.
I think Indian rupee has performed much better than many other emerging market currencies. But I think the efforts are by the RBI more towards maintaining a certain, let's say, more towards seeing that there are not too much of volatility. It is not to intervene in the market to fix the value of rupee.
NSF Martyrs Memorial Trophy laga 22nd edition do aji IG Stadium bra closing ceremony loise. Chief Minister Nipirio bra closing ceremony laga special guest tagishe daibra speech dia homoy kwado state sorkar do youth ke sports aro games bra empower kurubole commit ase koina kuise. Daibra aro kuise ki amikhan laga naga youth pe sports day opportunity babole lage aro desh laga naam roshan kurubole lage kuise. Rio bra kwado sorkar khandu sports development shuru kuri ase aro modern sports infrastructure develop kurubole faisla loina ase. Final match day 2 times runner up New Market FC bra trophy utaishe aro Ura Uvi bra runners up hoise. Ita karne mani aro saidi gibi Hornbill TV.